When strict with oneself, one rarely fails. We should keep the dead before our eyes and honor them as though still living. To understand yourself is the key to wisdom. Everything has its beauty, but not everyone sees it. To see it, a person only needs to imagine how it could be worse. Knowledge is merely brilliance in organization of ideas and not wisdom. The truly wise person goes beyond knowledge. If you don't want to do something, don't impose on others. To be poor without murmuring is difficult. To be rich without being proud is easy. Wisdom, humanity, and courage, these three are universal virtues. The way by which they are practiced are one. Straightforwardness, without the rules of propriety, becomes rudeness. In your promises cleave to what is right, and you will be able to fulfill your word. Gravity is only the bark of wisdom's tree, but it preserves it. I transmit but do not create. I place my trust in the teachings of antiquity. Never contract friendship with a man that is not better than thyself. We should feel sorrow, but not sink under its oppression. The real fault is to have faults and not amend them. They must often change, who would be constant in happiness or wisdom. The superior man is slow in his words and earnest in his conduct. Learning without thought is labor lost. Without goodness, one cannot enjoy enduring happiness. Worry not that no one knows you. Seek to be worth knowing. Those who are firm, enduring, simple, and unpretentious are the nearest to virtue. A wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. When people are educated, the distinction between classes disappears. The wheel of fortune turns round incessantly, and who can say to himself, I shall today be uppermost? An orchid in a deep forest sends out its fragrance, even if no one is around to appreciate it. The gentleman sees what is right, while the small man sees what is profitable. Thought, unassisted by learning, is dangerous. If you want to change the world, first change your heart. When prosperity comes, do not use all of it. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. Plan ahead or find trouble on the doorstep. The master was entirely free from four things: prejudice, foregone conclusions, obstinacy, and egoism. Your eyes are always bigger than your stomach. Return good for good. Return evil with justice. Without that innate sense of human worth, a man cannot long endure adversity, nor can he long enjoy prosperity. Virtue is not left to stand alone. He who practices it will have neighbors. To be in one's own heart in kindly sympathy with all things. This is the nature of righteousness. If a man sets his heart on benevolence, he will be free from evil. True knowledge is when one knows the limitations of one's knowledge. Time flows away, like the water in the river. The beginning of wisdom is to call things by their proper name. It is better to live in peace than in bitterness and strife. You do not understand even life. How can you understand death? Never seek illicit wealth. A gentleman is ashamed to let his words outrun his deeds. The man who loves his job never works a day in his life. Charity, like the sun, brightens every object on which it shines. A superior man is one who is free from fear and anxieties. The strongest memory is not as strong as the weakest ink. The superior man is intelligently, not blindly, and faithful. The highest kind of man is the one who does before talking and practices what he professes. Humility is the solid foundation of all virtues. If I understand change, I shall make no great mistake in life. The way out is through the door. Why is it that no one will use this method? The superior man is easy to serve, but difficult to please. The inferior man is difficult to serve, but easy to please. A heart set on love will do no wrong. Happiness is not at the top of the mountain, but in how to climb. To know is to know that you know nothing. That is the meaning of true knowledge. Love should start from people close to us, then be extended to other people, to strangers, and eventually to the world. Big head, target for enemy. Big heart, target for friend. To be wrong is nothing unless you continue to remember it. The object of the superior man is truth. An image is better than 1,000 words. Respect yourself and others will respect you. They who know the truth are not equal to those who love it, and they who love it are not equal to those who delight in it. Those who break down the dikes will themselves be drowned in the inundation. Humanity is the equity of the heart. The contrived language and the flattering attitude rarely come with the virtue. An angry man is full of poison. Expect much from yourself and little from others, and you will avoid incurring resentments. Do unto others what you want done unto you. The true gentleman does not preach what he practices, till he has practiced what he preaches.